Hey everyone, this is Walter, and I'm back here with more posts I found on Reddit. Today we're once again talking about nice guys, men who say how good they are, and other men are not. Let's just get into it with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. I'm hearing that this first guy is terrifying, and he's even being compared to St. Elliot Rodger. I'm not even gonna try to come to blank anymore. I'm just tired of life. Sorry, it's just how it is, really. I'm tired of everybody hurting me. I've been alone for like half a year now. Like, if I'm not worth it for anybody, then okay. Yep, and you ignore me too. I hate this world so much, though. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just haven't seen my messages yet. I'm sorry you feel like this. I hate this so much. I literally don't matter anyway. I literally don't even get texts. Like, I'm just not gonna keep struggling nonstop. I have nothing new now, and a head full of painful memories. And nobody even cares, so... I understand roughly why a man would become a serial killer. People today are disgusting and horrible, and we all deserve to be executed. Yeah, I can already see the Elliot in this. I don't personally even think 6 months is that long to be single. Yep, don't even answer me. Like, this is most of my waking life, and some of my dreams and pain. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna stop eating. If I'm gonna be not wanted by anybody in my life, well, guess what? I just won't eat, and they can watch me starve then. I don't care, really. I care about so many people, and help them. Let's see if anybody cares if it's my health. If nobody finds value in me either, then I don't deserve food. Give it to someone of value to people, preferably. Anyone remember Lucas Werner threatening that he wouldn't go back to college unless he had a girlfriend? Anyway, I can see why no one responds to this guy. He's really exhausting. I don't know how to help you with any of this right now, and I'm sorry. I wish I could, but clearly I can't give you what you need. I have no idea how to be a positive support for you right now. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just busy helping my mom with testing stuff. I just want you to actually be there. Nobody is. I'm barely able to qualify as a human being right now. I can't even be there for myself, really. And I'm really just not here or there or anywhere. I don't know what else to say. I just don't have energy to do much of anything. Okay. You literally just hurt me again, blank. I'm done with this. I'm gonna hurt you back. Well, that didn't take long for the devil to start shivering, did it? I also find it interesting that while this guy wants to starve himself, Elliot Rodger wanted to starve the women of the world while he watched from a giant tower. I should just make an effort to make things worse for you now, because you made me feel like I'm nothing. People want to keep hurting me. I can do it to them. If I won't be happy, I'll make other people unhappy too. It's not my fault people gotta play games and not be real. I'm gonna start an entire movement of fucking with whores and making their housing, jobs, and social lives difficult. I've gotten hundreds of people to pay attention to helping women. I can make it hard for the whores as well. I'm tired of being treated like I'm nothing. And I get to get insulted and neglected and cheated on and made to feel like I'm nobody. No problem coming to fuck, but if I want loyalty, it's an issue. So I'm supposed to believe this guy's been an active feminist his entire life helping women, and now suddenly he goes off on this rant? Yeah, completely believable. No problem calling me handsome or funny or anything. But when I want it to last, it's a no. Literally the only thing anyone can say is, I'm being bitter and that's why. Well, this is what's making me so hurt. I wasn't always being this way, and it still kept happening. It seems more like a woman problem when even the majority of women I speak to after a breakup are fine with me, and it's an issue of them cheating or them being mentally unstable. It's like now that shit woman hurt me better. Women don't want me. Well, maybe they shouldn't have hurt me to start, and people need to stop blaming men for the behavior of women and them having emotions as well. I've seen beautiful young women on the streets. Your entire generation should smarten up, really. Yous want equal rights? Well, you get to work, and be single as well, when you act like whores. Enjoy struggling, because the world's still operated more by us, and we're sick of your games. I chose to help women over make more money, and I still get cheated on and lied to. Why would men give yous the best of what we got, when we can give it to other men and build our society bigger, instead of yous wasting it on foreign luxury items so you can listen to Cardi B and suck ball sacks while some guy jerks off on your foreheads? That's oddly specific, isn't it? This whole time I was just thinking, God, let this be a teenager, but no, it seems he's an older man somehow. They literally did a survey where, if I'm not mistaken, over half of all women had a backup man. Why the fuck would we respect the majority of you if the bulk of y'all are that type of woman? Women nowadays mostly don't deserve to be provided for. Why do you think you're working? I pay all my rent and don't ask my women to, and I still get cheated on. Then they like to come back after and tell me they made a mistake, but nobody wants to actually be honest. Then you like to act shocked when men snap also. Well, guess what? Don't go around calling us naturally aggressive and mean and stuff, then be mean to us and be surprised when you get called out. I'm just buying a rubber pussy and ass for less than a 40 ounce from the stores. If you women aren't even worth respecting, you're not better than a doll to bang. There's no point in pleasing you. We can make entire self-driving cars. You think we can't have an orgasm without women? Realistically, they look the same. I've seen enough women to know that they actually look better than a lot of you worn-down freaks. And a doll doesn't have a weird history with a bunch of men who got footage of her saved. Doll doesn't go fuck somebody else on you. Doll doesn't secretly hate you and want to ruin you. Doll doesn't care what hole. Doll could be designed ideally. Doll could be less messy. There's not a lot of context from the author, but let's see what we can find. Wait, what do you mean not the last time you heard from him? A few weeks later, he messaged me on Snapchat/Telegram, saying some wild shit. I couldn't help myself, and I had to look at what he was saying to me. I pretty much immediately reported him to Snapchat and blocked him. I noticed he updated his username on Telegram to be my private OnlyFans username, and I said, what the fuck, that's illegal. I really hope this is the last ever interaction between us. Well, okay, let's see it. And blaming me for it. Okay, I'm just gonna do whatever I want then. What are you posting? I literally hate you. Okay. Like, why would you treat someone like that? So he's not only sending all this cringe to a much younger woman, but one with an OnlyFans. And he expects her to play psychiatrist for him? I'd report him to the police, because this is scary. It is scary. Luckily I don't live anywhere near him, but I have considered reporting him since he also threatened to share my private usernames for OnlyFans, etc. I think he's on probation, to be honest. This may be the first time I went from a horrified, shit this sounds like a mass shooter incel manifesto reaction to a laughing out loud, Christ he's so pathetic reaction. Seriously though, he sounds dangerously unstable. OP, as someone who has worked on intervention programs and seen what messages led to subsequent actions over a 2-year time frame, I am begging you to report this guy. If not for you, then for the other women he encounters. We normally see a pattern of real-world aggressions following stuff like this. I'm looking into it now. From what I remember him telling me, he works or used to work with the Human Trafficking Police Unit providing support and safety for the victims involved in human trafficking. Which is why I even considered him a nice guy to begin with. How concerning is that? By the way, I didn't show it, but he did refer to being Canadian when he was threatening to leak her content. Okay, this next one is from Reddit Nice Guy Stories, which is exactly what it sounds like. For some context, I used to be friends with this guy online and played D&D with him. He admitted he had feelings for me, and I said I didn't feel the same way towards him. I felt bad that he hasn't had any luck with dating and told him that, but responded with, it's not your job to cater to my feelings, even if as friends. I respected his response, and felt better knowing he would be okay with us as friends. Oh boy was I wrong. A couple of months later I met my now boyfriend, together for over a year now, and had started dating at that time. We wanted to keep it to ourselves for a bit, until we both knew and felt comfortable to share it with everyone. One day, nice guy friend finds out we're dating and then messages me saying, can you please not do that? I'm lonely and don't want to hear it. He would over and over again. During D&D sessions, even when my character is in love with an NPC, boyfriend is invested with my character's love interest. It got to a point where my DM was fed up with him for saying that and doing things without the DM's permission. I spoke to Nice Guy and told him how it felt hypocritical and not funny at all. Later DM spoke to him and gave the option to stay and follow the rules or to leave. He left and never came back. And oh man, this post is so sad. I hurt the ones I love. Love is not. Sweaty palms, racing heartbeat, obsessive thoughts, constant calls. That is a chemical reaction that will end up fading, no matter who you are with. Love is a choice that is backed up by actions. Love is consistent. People that only show up when sex is on the table don't love you. Chose the person who chooses you. I have tried and tried, but all I get is, you're a great friend. I know I should be in love with you. He does great things for me. And my all-time favorite, you don't care about my happiness. At this point, my heart is saying, please, please choose me. Please take my version of love. No one ever chooses me. I promise I'll be good. Please. His version of love? What does that look like exactly? Jealous, disrespectful, and selfish? I can't believe no one has jumped on that train. I have no idea, but during D&D sessions, he would make jabs at my boyfriend and claim it as jokes. And there is nothing less attractive than begging, that's for sure. Give me a chance, come on. You won't regret it. You seem so interesting. This is the last message I'm going to send you if you don't reply. I just wanted to say I feel really bad about how this went. I really did not mean to offend you. We seemed really compatible when we talked. I had a surprise planned for you, and I even got you a gift to give you on our first date. I think if you let me take you out just for a little bit, you'll see I'm a decent guy who would always treat you well. Just wanted to say that. I first told you I didn't think it was a good fit when you told me a story about pissing off an ex-girlfriend during a threesome when her friend kept all the cum to herself. Not only was this a ridiculously inappropriate story on day one of texting, I told you I don't think we'd work out, but you said sorry. Next day I tell you I start feeling under the weather, and your immediate response is to say, so you're canceling, as opposed to how are you, or what's wrong, or feel better, rest up so I can see you. There is a reason I am not answering. You are not fun to talk to, and I did not enjoy texting. It is crazy how two people can have such differing opinions on how compatible they are. This guy has got to be fucking clueless, or he just doesn't care. I'd still love to take you out sometime. I promise in person we will vibe, and you'll see I'm a gentleman. I just figured you were canceling on me when you told me you were sick. That's it. I didn't mean anything by it. How was the rest of your weekend? Come on. Surely us both being Puerto Rican gets me a chance to take you out on a nice date. Alright, I'm trying this one last time. I really think we were vibing well, and I can guarantee you'd feel the same if you met me for a drink or two. My treat. Give it a chance. Hey, how have you been? I'm just gonna say, it's not that that story isn't ridiculously inappropriate for day one of texting. It's that it is ridiculously inappropriate in so many situations that this borders on insanity. I deleted the text, but it was really out of left field. We were talking about what we were looking for, and I said I am taking my time looking for the right person. I think I said I'm not into hookups and want to wait for sex, and he was like, yeah, me too, I had so much sex. Here's a few stories. Yeah, I don't even fully understand the motive. Guess he thought it would make him sound cool and desirable, but that didn't work somehow. You were not fun to talk to, and I did not enjoy texting with you. Him. I think we were vibing really well. You clearly told him you did not enjoy interacting with him, and he thinks that's still vibing well? 3 options. He doesn't understand what vibing is, he doesn't know what we means, or he doesn't think how you feel has any importance in judging whether something went well or not. Gross. He definitely just wanted to say anything in the hopes of sleep with him, lol. He's extremely convinced he can charm her pants off if he can just get her to meet him. Alas, it's not gonna happen. Hey cutie. Hey, I'm sorry to let you know, but I found a guy. That's fine. I knew it wasn't gonna be me anyway. But hopefully when I'm found dead, someone will want me. Thank you for not choosing me and making it easier to hang myself. I truly hope you're happy I'll be dead because of you. I'd wish you the best, but honestly, I really don't give a shit what happens to you. It's probably deserved if anything. I truly want to gut that fuck up you're dating, so just hope we never cross paths. Scariest part is, you'd never have known until years or months into the relationship how much of a psycho and walking red flag he is, if you had shown interest and given him a chance right after his, hey cutie. I'm not religious, but may God help us in all these streets. I had been seeing a guy for just a week when he gifted me a $70 video game. I just didn't feel comfortable accepting a gift that expensive and wanted to avoid any implication of, I spent $70 on you, what do I get? He didn't seem like that, but still I sent the gift back, so he was refunded the money, and explained I didn't want to accept an expensive gift so early. He was a bit hurt, but instead of crashing out, we had a very adult conversation about our intentions. A few months later, when we were officially dating, he asked if I was comfortable if he bought it for me, and I said yes. Turns out gift giving is just one of his love languages, no strings attached. He is now my husband, and we have been together for a total of 7 years, but that initial rejection told us a lot about each other. Yeah, we do have to remember that red flags are only red flags. They can be things we misconstrued. It doesn't have to be a deal breaker, of course. But if the person truly sucks like this guy, they'll pile up quickly. Okay, I think that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say, make sure you let me hear it in the comments. The algorithm loves comments. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more Reddit crap and whatever else I feel like covering. And now it's time to shout out my fabulous patrons who help by supporting me more directly over on Patreon. It's really appreciated. Jimmo, Gwenor, Levon, Chris Sturman, Chef Casa, Sion Wales, Alberto 2001, Big Mike Shirley, Chase Watson, Daniel Della Pena, Don Smith, Dev Notes, Dirty Denver, Dominique R., Ouroboros, Sammy, Sazandora, Skepticals, Weeb Jesus, welcome, it's good to have you. Wernology, William Ash, Zebrabird, Zephyrin, Bumbus McDunga, Big Mike 9546, I Am, John Yorkie, Psychic Kumquat, Alex Anakin, Francois Tremblay, Knit1 Code 2, Lil Spoon, Molly Mayhem, Regrettable Stitches, Stepdweller, and Hermes. Thanks again so much. I think I'll be back soon with a Predator video on the humiliation of Jesse Velez, among other things. Have a great day, everyone, and please take my version of love. No one ever chooses me.